Sir, Adventures with Hayes. We back at it again. This time we on the chain of lakes. What is the chain of lakes, you may ask? Well, it's a series of 12 lakes and rivers that are all, let me just show you what I mean. So right now we in the upper chain. So we here. We could have started back here, but we gonna start here and we gonna work our way all the way on down. And this is where we want to end up. Now we might not end up all the way on Torch Lake, which leads out to Lake Michigan, but you got your upper chain and you got your lower chain, which will be this. So we're gonna try to hit up all this upper chain by Sunday. Let's get it. Adventures with Hayes. Come on. So if we keep going around this curve here, that'll take us to 6th Lake. But it is currently 7 o'clock. I don't want to use up the energy that I do have left. So I'm gonna head back to the truck, set up my little camping situation for the night, and focus on tomorrow. All right, y'all, so I'm running into town here to the gas station to pick up just a few items that I'm gonna need for the night. But the itinerary is to wake up early morning around 5 or 6, be on the water by 6:30, packed up, rolling. It is about 18 to 20 miles to the Craven Park campground in Bellaire. And this campground is a mile outside of the downtown area in Bellaire. So my buddy Quasi will be joining me tomorrow, as well as my man's Chris. So yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. Adventures with Hayes, man. We putting this together. So another reason why I love this area is it's home to pretty much a long list of outdoor activities. Like there's probably about 4 or 5 nature preserves. You have Lake Charlevoix, which is right in front of me. There's a park there, which is called, I believe, Lake Charlevoix Tourist Park. There's the Sky Bridge at Boyne Mountain, which is the longest timberwood suspension bridge in the world. And then, like I said, if you just go in any radius within 30 minutes of this area that I'm in, there's just literally unlimited stuff to do. Like, I wish I could spend at least a month here to literally check off all the things. Pretty much half of my Michigan checklist is all in this area. So that, y'all already know, went up north. Gotta get some good Zaza. Come on, man. Yeah, shout out to BC Pizza, man. He is. Wake up earlier than everybody. Get out on the water before everyone. That way you don't got to deal with the boaters. You don't got to deal with waves. You can get a smooth paddle in and make good headway early in the morning. So it's 6:30 a.m. and Adventures with Hayes on the chain of lakes has officially begun. Yes, sir. Adventures with Hayes, y'all. We out here. Y'all see it. Tunnel vision. Real tunnel vision. We just gonna hoppity skippity pat 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 through this. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Beautiful. And we have just entered Lake Ellsworth, y'all. Beat the crowd. Don't meet me here. Beat me here. You feel me? Well, a thunderstorm wasn't in the weather report, but you can't stop the rain when it starts to pour. Let me get on out of this area. Ooh-wee. Said 81 today, no rain. So hopefully whatever this is just passing through, you feel me? For the record, yes, it is raining. Nice little rainy paddle. Yeah. Add some character to this adventure, y'all. This is the life. You're dang right it is, y'all. You're dang right. Pure Michigan. You talk about peace and tranquility. This it right here. Early morning. Nothing out here but pure souls. And now we are on to Wilson Lake, y'all. You know, sometimes with the rain and the way nature could deal you a hand of cards, sometimes it's all about testing if you're willing to go through the adversity, you feel me? I consider stuff like this a litmus test, you know? Yeah, it's raining. The sun ain't out yet, but it ain't even 8 a.m. So by 12 noon, gonna be a whole different change of pace. You just got to be willing to see it through. And we got through Wilson Lake. Despite the rain, perfect reflection on the trees into the water. Yep. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna take my first quick break, get some of this water out my kayak from the rain, and get back to it. We started off all the way up here, and we are now here. So 0.8, 0.2, 3.2, and next stop is BELLAIRE Lake. And then we're going all the way to BELLAIRE. Let's get it. What I tell y'all? Huh? What I tell y'all? Sometimes nature just want to make sure that you really here for the right reasons. You feel me? Yeah. Put you through a little bit of adversity, man. You know what I'm saying? A little rain ain't stopped nothing. So I got blessed with the sunshine. Yeah. Shout out to Mother Nature. Shout out to God. Get a load of this view from BELLAIRE Lake. Perfect. It's the ultimate outdoor experience, you feel me? You could bring your bike, your hiking boots with you. You feel me? It's just everything that a true outdoors woman or man would love to do is here. On adventures with Hayes today, man. Let's set you something up. Let's get outside. And this is why we wake up earlier than everyone, because you get this pristine, serene you get this beautiful landscape to yourself, you feel me? Ain't no boaters out. You ain't got to deal with no crazy waves or wakes. You know what I'm saying? People ain't in your way. You ain't got to change directions. I could swerve all left, swerve right, swerve left. I could swerve wherever in the lake, and I ain't interfering, and ain't nobody crossing paths with me. You feel me? I like to have it all to myself. Yeah. Yeah. That way. Like my man Quasi always say, it's good to look back and see how far you came. But we still got a long way to go. Keep your eye on the prize. I'll see you. Alright, y'all, as we move on from Benway Lake, we move on to Hanley Lake. But before, little birds chilling right there. What's up, homie? You good? I'm gonna give you, you know what? I got you. Hold on, don't even trip. Big swans and baby swans. Y'all ain't the aggressive ones, huh? Right on. Got some boaters pulling up on us. Early morning DNR on the patrol, making sure everything good on the waters. What's up, y'all over there pruning y'all feathers? Huh? Alright, y'all. And we are at Hanley Lake. Got this last little portion right here of Hanley Lake. Then we moving on to Intermediate Lake. Intermediate. We off the grid. Look at that crib. Look at these hawks swirling, circling, swirling. Real theatrical with the maneuvers. There's so many of them. Like 30 birds up there. And there's more coming. They just out here living free. Another one. They just keep coming up out the woodworks. So as I was researching this route, I seen in the comments on YouTube that someone said they made this trip in 1971 or 72. And I just thought that was crazy just to see how much different things were probably, you know, were back then. I imagine there weren't all these houses, and there was probably way more forestry out here. But it's cool to know that, you know, for decades, this has been a place of solitude and peace for so many, both old and young. And we are off Hanley Lake onto Intermediate Lake. After we slide through these little trail towns, aka paddle towns, whichever you make. Good condos over there. Good cribs. Nice log cabin. Yeah. Big duck squad. Duck gang. There might be loons. Either way, they squatted up. Gas up, shawty. No gas for me today though. No carbon footprint today, y'all. Magnificent. Oh, you down there catching all the fish? Yeah. Have a good one, bro. All right, y'all, just pulling up in the intermediate lake. And this one is a long one. I think this was like 4 miles or so. So I'm just gonna take this one in. I ain't gonna try to breeze through it like I've been doing the other ones. I'm just gonna keep it real casual, real chill. Always take a second to look back and see where you came from. See how far you came. Realize the beauty and the struggle, if you may. In this case, not the struggle, but realize the beauty in the hustle. You feel me? The hustle and bustle of getting up and down this chain of river and lakes. Now, like I said, it's a smooth day, because if I would have waited, the boats would be out by about noon. I would be out here late. It would be more of a hassle getting up there. So I can take my breaks when I want to, because now I don't have to make up for time or go against the waves or the grain of the water. I'm out here, be like water, and that's what I'm doing, flowing. All right, y'all, I made it out of the first segment on Intermediate Lake. Now this is where the water get a little rough, and if you don't know what you're doing, this is where they say take you some classes and learn what you're doing. But luckily I'm all good. I am gonna put on my life vest for this segment only because this is where the boats come speeding through. So just in case anything happen, you know, that's one less thing I gotta worry about. See the waves already, big waves. So yeah, I'm gonna get situated in the wide open water, y'all. Yee. These waves ain't no joke though, I ain't gonna lie. Messing up my stroke patterns. Alright, y'all, we making our way straight through there. So it's probably the most dangerous section of Intermediate Lake, is crossing this with all the boats going back and forth and the jet skis, and yeah, so either way we gonna make it. So check back in soon. Big waves. See this boat over here coming through speed, he gonna give me big waves. Big waves. Then we got this boat, so it's gonna get a little treacherous. So instead of making that extra dangerous journey bowing across, I'm gonna flank left here and just hug tight to the shoreline. So much easier time, not much of a wake over there. Let's get it. Crystal clear this water is, y'all. Got a nice little break. And they out here water skiing. Hey. Or wakeboarding. Whichever you may, I can't tell. Look like they on one. Wakeboarding. Hey. Alright then, bro. I'll see you. This is also how I stay motivated and keep a vision for things that I want out of life, you know what I'm saying? Only way you gonna know is if you get out and touch it, feel it, and see it for yourself. Howdy.
How you doing, man?
Good. Alright, y'all. Next stop is the town of BELLAIRE. So there's this split here. You can go to the left or to the right. But if I go left, that won't allow me to get to where I need to be. So we gotta stay right. Get on through here. This water's a lot calmer too than that other section I just went through. It took me forever to get through it because the water was so choppy and so many boats were coming through, hitting me with waves. I had to keep adjusting my strategy. So feel good to be able to get across a large body of water without having to struggle or deal with the choppiness. Yeah, now I can zoom. It's just water. Hey, water all around me. It's water all around me. Hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Little boat. Little boat. Yeah, I'm just out here. Little boat, and it's red. Like Yachty, boy. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I took the yak to Northern. That's a nice log cabin, man. With the matching pole barn. With the swan by the pole barn door. Posing. Consider intermediate lake done. We out of here. Sliding through the backyard of another paddle town. Making my way on into BELLAIRE. Yeah, this called Cedar River, but it should be named Cedar Graveyard because all I see is down trees in here. Dead and down trees, y'all. Let me hurry up and get on through this. shout out to him, man. We all just trying to have a great day, a great weekend, a great year in our own way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that means for you, I hope that we are able to obtain that. You feel me? So overgrown, we gonna see though. I'm gonna try, that's for certain. I ain't going back all the way that other way when I'm right here. You feel me? Just so what I thought back there was that I'd be able to take Cedar River straight into the lake that's in the back of back of the campsite, but apparently not. Alright, so I got my bearings in order. The lake is actually called Bryan Lake. This up here is Riccardi Park, so that is where I am going to get off and portage my kayak onto the campsite. So where I went, there was the hydro dam, and that was the reason why I was having trouble getting to where I was trying to go, plus all the down trees. And then up here is the upper half of that dam, so hopefully we get a good view of that when we get past this bridge here. Yeah, so I was thinking I was gonna come around and end up there and be able to walk up the dam to get here, but it's all good. Warning sign, dam ahead. Move right for a safe exit. I'm glad I trusted my gut instinct and turned it on around instead of trying to be a daredevil and push my limits. Yeah, it's time to walk now. Finally, my legs needed some mileage on them. Whew. Whew. Finally. Man, I made it. Wow. That's 20 miles, y'all. That was 16 miles if you drove a vehicle. 20 miles from St. Clair Lake all the way to where I'm at right now, which is the town of BELLAIRE at Riccardi Park. Adventures with Hayes, man. We done did it. There was so much water in this kayak. Good Lord. Sheesh. Alright, y'all, so I gotta find Craven Campground, which is number 26 on here. Over here, okay. So I'm gonna come around here. I'm gonna take the bridge over, and we in the town. It's about a 30-minute walk, only a mile and some change, so it ain't too bad. I just gotta lug a kayak. So y'all know me, and if you don't know me by now, you should know I don't make no excuses. I just get the job done. It's nothing. Remind me of football practice. This is what they're gonna be showing y'all about the journey, you feel me? Having a good trip and having a portage your kayak or canoe, you know what I'm saying? And I'll tell y'all about the nitty gritty. They just show y'all the glitz and glamour. Yeah, that way. Good portage, boy. Adventures with Hayes, man. What they talking about? Huh? Alright, y'all, so we made it to Craven Park. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill out a fee slip. Try to find a spot before I do that. And yeah, shout out to the homie that seen me walking with the kayak and gave me a lift. That was dope. I already forgot your name, man, but definitely I appreciate you. Whew. I was about 0.8. I had about 0.8, 0.7 left on my walk, and this guy seen me and, like I said, came and scooped me up, had a truck. So yeah, man, you show love, you get love back sometimes. So if you ask me what my takeaway from today is, it's that never forget to be grateful. There's a lot of people who can't do these type of things, or you know, just can't get time away from work, home life, whatever the case may be. There's people who can't do these things. There's people who physically can't do these things. Also, I feel unstoppable. 20 miles kayaking is no joke. I also feel very courageous to go out on that intermediate lake, how choppy it was. I was experiencing a little bit of seasickness as well. So to persevere and get through that, hey man, that took courage, bruh. There's a whole bunch of other things that I feel, but I feel like those are most important to highlight right now. That's a big old eagle. They got a fish. That's insane. Sheesh. I ain't never seen that happen before. It's like a juvenile eagle. You got a whole fish in this nest. That's crazy, bro. What? Just set up my life tent. Ain't much to it but a string, and this is, but it's a emergency blanket and a tent. So you just climb right in tonight and just lay right there. That's it. Good homemade fire starters. Oh yeah, by the way, the homies here.
Definitely have to come in the tent.
You know what I'm saying? The homies here, you feel me? Yeah, we about to get that fire cranked up real quick and get some food brewing. Shout out to my fuelless lighter from UST.
Chopping weeds and shit. I wish I had the long boy.
Bro, out here chopping. Chop, chop, chop.
Chop his ass.
Chop his head. Chop. Man. Yeah, bro, cooking it up. Good turkey knuckles. Turkey.
Hear that, y'all know what's up.
Bro just fed them boys some turkey knuckle. Going to sleep in my little life tent, y'all. My spaceship. Hey. Yeah, that's it. It ain't bad. Nice and cozy. It's an emergency blanket, like I said, so it should get warm with my body heat in here. Got a good flow of air coming through. If I get too cold, I can just loosen up the paracord strings and just lay in the actual emergency blanket. So either way, win-win. And I got a nice pad to lay on. Such a lovely morning. Oh man, good morning, y'all. So, to add on to how I feel after completing 20 miles on the chain of lakes, I forgot to add that I was humbled. Yes, Intermediate Lake definitely humbled me. As far as being on the water, as far as being an outdoorsman, you feel me? I thought it was gonna be a cakewalk. You know, nature like to keep you on your toes, you feel me? So yeah, I just like to throw that out there this morning. I woke up humbled. Now if you ask me where you sore at, where you hurting, I'll say first my hands hurt. They ain't blistered, I got good callous hands, but the joints in my hands hurt. My traps hurt, you feel me? But that's about it. If I had to, I could do 10 miles this morning, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have to, thank goodness.